Let's go. I want to get coffee. You have coffee? Whoa, stop the clock. I want to buy coffee. Coffee to go. Do you have money? Do you have money? How much money do you have? Large coffee, light, no sugar. Large coffee, light, no sugar. No sugar. Bika na bagiba. Bika na gabiga. Most definitely. Aliens. Do you have aliens in the house? Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Connection problems sometimes. What are we gonna do? Connection problems sometimes. Say cheese. Say cheese. Dunkin' Donut. Long line for Dunkin' Donut. Long live the king. Say cheese. There's a fire. Focus, fire gun. Focus, fire gun. Focus, fire gun. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue sky the man, so you think you can tell. Johnny, eating sugar, no papa, telling a lie, no papa. Johnny, eating sugar. Johnny, eating sugar, no papa, telling a lie, no papa. Open your mouth, Look at this car, huh? Monster. Like army car. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat. What kind of car is this on the left side? Look like army car. Who sound like a ninja? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who sound like a ninja? You say I'm... What are you talking about? Johnny. Oh, okay. With 5, let me pull to the side. Let's talk to me. I'll be Johnny. See the painting? Rainbow. You like the heart? Watch out. You better watch out or the rainbow will get you. You better watch out. Be dialing. Limited edition. Be dialing. Limited edition. Be dialing. Here she's come. Here she's come. Be dying. Limited edition. Abu Baba. Be dying. Limited edition. Be dying. Limited edition. This truck is open. Back of the truck is open. It closed. Be dying. Hickory dock. Habay. Focus fire gun.
Daddy, I want to do this game.
Oh yeah? It's a painting game?
Yeah.
That's look cool.
I saw it there.
Where are we gonna get it? After you paint it, then you can drive it.
Yeah, I want this game.
You have money?
Yeah.
How much money you have?
A lot of dollars.
A lot of dollars. Whoa. Street clothes. The school street clothes. We gotta go
And
get.
also we can do stickers on it.
Yeah.
These stickers.
Oh, a sticker too. They got
This
stickers.
one.
They got stickers also.
This one.
Oh wow. What the heck?
This one.
You fall for. Oh, stickers too.
Oh, do this one too. This one too.
It sounds good to me.
This game is awesome. I like this game. I like this game, Daddy.
You like
I
it?
found this game also. This game.
So many games.
This game.
This game also. Okay, no problem. Whatever make you happy. Whatever make you happy. Happy wife, happy life. Huh? Happy.
I like this game.
Okay, stop looking to the sun.
This game is my favorite, Daddy.
Oh yeah?
This game is my favorite.
My favorite too.
My favorite car. This game is my favorite, Daddy.
Let me get a cup of coffee, okay? You need a cup of coffee and you go to your school. Sound good to you? You get a cup of coffee and you go to your school. You grab a cup of coffee. Grab half. You get a cup of coffee, okay?
Daddy, I won this game. Daddy? Daddy, I won this game. Daddy, I won this game. This one.
You want another game?
This one.
Okay. We're gonna put it on your iPad, okay? There are so many games. It's endless. Ambulance. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ambulance, how many mouths you see? There's only one.
That's it.
That's it.
That is all of the game. Also, this is game.
Whee!
This one is new.
So many games.
This is new
You sure about that?
This game also.
Are you sure about that?
And also this game. Also this game. Also
Yeah.
this game, Daddy.
So
This
many
one.
games. Do you have money? How much money do you have?
I got a lot of dollars.
You got lots of dollars. Where do you hide all your money?
I hide it in my treasure box.
In your treasure box? Where is your treasure box? It's in the house? It's crazy, this parking here.
I hear the sound from here. I hear the sound from here.
Oh yeah? What kind of sound?
Here. It's the game.
You don't have to put it up here. Where's your school? Your school is here?
친구들이 경기에서 또 우승을 했어요. 너가 최고야.
This is the film.
You turn the way down
Let's just take it out.
저런 아름다운 숲이 바이러스의 오염되고
Also,
있어.
I won this game.
Again, too, your money? How much money do you have?
I got a lot of money.
Where do you hide your money?
I hide it in the treasure box.
Where's the treasure?
Also, I'm in this one.
It's in the house.
This one.
This one too.
Actually, the heart is not the treasure. Oh,
Ready to go?
yeah.
Are you coughing like Chloe? Why are you coughing like that? Does Chloe make you sick?
No, it's Chloe. Chloe just talked.
It's gift for money.
Guess what, Chloe?
구조대의 활약으로 바이러스가 모두 사라졌어요. 우와, 숲이 깨끗해졌어. 이제 다시 피워주세요.
Another day, another blessing. Oh, Julian is here. Julian is here. Julian. Julian is here.
for oil. We have more liquid gold under our feet than they.
Travel on the Belt Parkway westbound at Farmers Boulevard, an accident. Again, that one lane out. Then that problem on the Jackie Robinson is still there at Metropolitan Avenue. One lane, the right lane out of service getting through there. Now, you also have delays on 287 northbound Weston Canal Road. An accident, one lane block. You've got the right lane like southbound outer roadway getting down towards interchange 9. And then an accident in the left lane westbound on Route 24 coming into Kennedy Parkway on the westbound side of Route 24. So that everybody's backed up getting through that. And mass transit, at least at this point, seems to be pretty good. Just a couple of subway lines with some minor delays. And the Ramsey Mazda Weather Center. Again, the rain will get out of here. It's starting to clear now as well. But it's going to get windy, the high 51. Clearing out tonight. Low will be 35 tomorrow. Mostly sunny day. High 45. Same thing on Friday, but the high only 43. I'm Joe Nolan with Traffic Talk Radio 77 WABC.
And there's no way that he should have let Alvin Bragg sit there and say nothing for 20 minutes. It just wouldn't happen with Dominic Carter. Maybe that's why Mr. Bragg, who did the debate with me, won't interview with me now.
Dominic Carter, weeknights at midnight, just before the other side of midnight. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate. This is a task for a great movement that embodies the courage, confidence, and the spirit of the American people. This is a movement. This is not for any one individual. This is a job for tens of millions of proud people working together from all across the land and from all walks of life, young and old, black and white, Hispanic and Asian, many of whom we have brought together for the very, very first time.
West Side Republican Club where I spoke. And that was pretty good too, not as good as Trump though. And I got to my car in time to watch on my cell phone. Well, modern technology is great. I was like, wait a second. I'm in Manhattan. I leave Manhattan at 8:30. I'll be back in Queens till 10. I'm going to miss Trump. And then it occurred to me, I've got a cell phone. I can do everything on this phone. Everything. And I watched Trump from the backseat of Freddie's car on the way home, and it was great. Isn't that amazing? Seriously.
It'll be a job for the backseat of Freddie's.
So the whole thing, missed nothing. And he did not disappoint. He was terrific. How many people on that show are now dead? I don't know what we got caught. But see, Dave Kaplan is still alive. Yeah, he's like Vegas.
No, is he really?
Yeah. Yeah, for like 25 years.
He's got to be 80 years old.
Hey, Phil, can you check if he's still alive? But he's got pretty fit, like the last 25 years. Who am I looking at this? Dave Kaplan. Now, the lady who played his wife,
Don't you stress it.
she's dead. Is that her name?
Yeah.
But I was seeing that shit. Strauss, I don't know. I'm not going to much of this stuff. She was cute.
Dave Kaplan's still alive.
Yeah.
77 years old.
And he's still playing cards in Vegas, right? There you go. Professional poker player. There you go. Thank you. John Travolta's still alive. Ron Palillo, who played Horseshot. He's dead.
He died 10 years ago.
He died 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Robert Hedges?
Was that Freddie Boom Boom Washington? Oh, Ron Epstein. I got a letter from my mother.
He also died 10 years ago.
No!
Robert Hedges is dead?
He's dead?
Okay, how about
Freddie Boom Boom.
Freddie Boom Boom Washington?
I forgot it. Got his name. He
Name
was like three names.
Lawrence Hill Jacobs.
Yeah.
Jacobs.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
All right. There you go. He was in Death Wish. Yes, he was. Right? Was he one of the guys who killed?
Yeah, the original was Charles Bronson.
Spoiler. So, three of them are alive. Carter, Vinnie Barbarino, and Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
And what about the principal?
Hey, I actually like him. Is he dead? He's dead. You know, if you talk about principals, when I first came back to WABC, one of the more odd relationships that I could know is that was a kid named Mike Duncan. Yeah. Who, I like him. But,
Well, the principal wasn't that Carter. He died in 1988.
So Bergman, for some reason, one of our principals, was like best friends in real life with the guys that played Mr. Duncan, the principal on Belton. What's the name of that show with St. Belleville? Yes. Mario Lopez and all those things. How did that relationship happen? It was weird.
So they had him on the air once. I don't know who was doing a show. It was post-Diamonds or
It was pre-Amos. Was that after Amos was on the air? And Guns and Belgium were buddies called me Scully and Bird. You know, it was, you know what Guns was close with? Which makes no sense. He's on tomorrow. Judge Rock Napolitano.
I was going to say a judge.
Yeah, how is that?
I was going to make a joke.
No, but it's true. Him and Napolitano were buddies.
He should be doing better than he is then.
What is he doing?
I think he's working. He got a job at Fox.
No, he's got a job now at Outkick. The one where Craig Chavez, Jason Whitlock used to work Outkick.com. That's where he's from.
Oh, right. He told me at the job.
He was at Fox News for a while. One of the brothers took his foot in the music. And that was the Outkick. I like it. Now, I wasn't thrilled. He was on Megan Kelly's podcast a couple of weeks ago, and it sounded to me like he was defending Kyrie Irving, the anti-Semite in the book of life. Jason Whitlock.
Take a look at me
But
now.
yesterday, on his podcast, which is called Fearless, he said something about women, and I'm telling you, whether you agree or disagree, only a black man in America can say it and not get into trouble. Conservative or not. That's my feeling. Now you can't wait to hear this, right?
Yes, I can.
This is Jason Whitlock, number 25, on his podcast, Fearless, talking about women ruling the world.
Don't be a fool and let your wife, girlfriend, mistress, daughter, whomever talk you into. Oh, that's just classic. No, us white girls, us Asian women, us Hispanic, we got this. We're not like those black women. We would never create that kind of mess. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. And I know I'm making people uncomfortable. And I know I'm making people think I'm a sexist pig. I'm not. I just happen to believe in the Bible and common sense and the reality that men and women are different. We have different roles in this society. You turn the... It's going to look like the south side of Chicago. What?
Jason Whitlock, if you turn society over to women, it's going to look like the south side of Chicago.
I don't even know what he's talking
No,
about.
I don't know either. Well, what he's talking, south side of Chicago is a mess. It's a mess.
Well, I got that point. I didn't understand. Why would he bring it up? What's he bringing it up for?
I guess women are winning elections. I don't know. My mother just texted me.
God forbid.
My mom just texted me. She knows she listens to every show. She said, great song for President Trump. Love, Mom. She's talking about Welcome Back Carter, I guess.
She can thank me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Naomi, thank
You're
you.
gonna come on now, I guess. Nobody loves Trump more than my mother. I know she loved my father hardly when I was 60 years when I was 60. She still has that every step. We all have predators. But I'm pretty convinced that Trump would have had my mother behind me years ago. Even when Daddy was still alive. No question.
Naomi, one of the best. I've always loved her. Naomi. She's over there, all over there. Everybody loves she's on the third row on the left. Wonderful, great. You know, I always wanted to go out with Naomi. You know, it was funny. She called me 3 times. I don't know if Michael is not happy about it. But Naomi stayed up for something different there, and that's right. One of the greats. She's running 4 companies right now. It's unbelievable. Amazing. So amazing.
More than that reviews in prime time, but it wasn't it just wasn't, none of it had the intensity, Trump's performance or his fans' acclamation, any of it last night. And that's the problem, he came down that escalator, and you couldn't take your eyes off him, right? It was shockingly new and fresh, and he's not going to be able to replicate that.
We're on with Rich Lowry. He's the editor-in-chief of the National Review. My feeling is, I don't think America wants to see Trump and Biden. I think we need some young blood out there. You agree?
I agree, and I kind of still think that the odds of Trump making it to the nomination are more than Biden's, just because I just don't think he's physically going to be capable of it. I mean, I fear he's going to have something terrible is going to happen. Some awful fall or some, just lapse that no one can look away from. In an interview or a speech, because you're just clearly in decline, whether it's just age or whether it's something else. And age is a progressive condition. It doesn't get better for any of us, right? We're all slipping as we speak, and especially when you're 80 or above. And so I think at the end of the day, Joe's going to sit down there to say we just can't do this again. I might be wrong. Obviously they want to do it again, but I think it's going to be really hard.
Well, I'm telling you, though, Rich, I mean, they don't have anybody on the Democratic side who is in Biden's league as somebody who can pass himself off as a moderate. I mean, if you see DeSantis going up against Kamala Harris or Pete Buttigieg or Elizabeth Warren, DeSantis wins in a walk.
Yeah, I think all those are really bad choices for them. I think Gavin Newsom would also be a bad choice, but at least he kind of has a certain charisma and looks the part. And then you have some relatively moderate governors out there, but it's hard when you're kind of a moderate, boring governor. So we'll see. I mean, they showed that Republicans had more problems than I thought. That abortion hurt more than I would have thought. That whole democracy thing hurt more than I thought. But it's not as though Democrats are in the clear.
Rich Lowry, editor-in-chief of the National Review. Thanks, Rich. Always appreciate your
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rich.
Okay, take care, everybody.
We had 2 very different commentators on. Chris Matthews was Biden Trump rematch. Yeah. And Rich Lowry has the exact opposite. DeSantis against somebody. I mean, I think the moderate governors he was referring to is Gretchen Whitmer in Michigan. I don't know if Amy Klobuchar, senators, can give it another shot. But, Democrats will throw a lot of names in the mix. It's going to be fascinating. I don't think America wants Trump and Biden again. But, there's a certain number of our listeners who all email Michael.
Well, I got an email from Joanne. I mean, she was very upset at us. She said, listening to you and Ken today made me nauseous. And then she emailed me back.
Ken probably makes her nauseous every day.
She said, sorry for the
there.
I meant Len.
All right. Coming up next, I would think the happiest people in the city today are cab drivers. They're getting their first fare hike in a decade. We have Alice Stockton-Rossini on the case, getting reaction from cabbies and riders. We'll have that story coming up next. Never miss the biggest highlights of the day on WOR. Plus, stay up on all the latest news. Sign up now for the daily WOR newsletter at 710WOR.com/newsletter. 710WOR.com/newsletter.
I'm Bernie Viter with your WOR traffic. Southbound side of the Henry Hudson Parkway. We've had problems there all morning long. This time it's the crash by 96th Street. One lane is blocked. It's an hour-long delay on the southbound Henry Hudson. Meantime, in New Jersey, 287 northbound by exit 12 looks like a pretty bad crash over by Weston Canal Road. On the northbound side of 287, at least one lane is blocked. And you're going to be heading for the Hudson, the Holland Tunnel, 1 and 9 approach up to 1 hour. It's 35 from the Turnpike. Lincoln also 35 to 40. George Washington Bridge 40 for the upper, 20 for the lower deck. This report is sponsored by the Red Pills America podcast. Red Pills America is a storytelling show for patriots. It's the antidote to the one-sided narrative infecting most other entertainment shows. Listen to Red Pills America on the free iHeartRadio app for great stories that will entertain you without the wokeness. That's Red Pills America. Our next updates in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Running low pressure away from us and a leftover shower or two this morning. Not much left in terms of precip.
Some sun with the clouds this afternoon. High 51. Just about a half an inch of rain in the last 24 hours. Tonight, clear, cold, 35. Suburbs colder, that number about 6 below average. Sunny and cold tomorrow, 46. Friday, sunny, 42. Right now, 43 at WOR. I'm meteorologist Ray Stagent. Now, here's Lynn with sports.
All right, Jalen Brunson led with 25. The Knicks won in Utah, 118-111. The Nets were just blown out in Sacramento, 153-121. The Devils won their 10th straight. They won in Montreal, 5-1. The Yankees have re-signed first baseman Anthony Rizzo, 2 years, $40 million. Buck Showalter named National League Manager of the Year. He's the first Mets manager to win the award. And in college ball, St. John's beat Central Connecticut 91-74. UConn knocked off Buffalo 84-64. Here's Joe.
Lynn, good morning. Poland claims a Russian-made rocket killed 2 of its citizens. Taxi fares are going up, and former President Trump makes it official he's running for president again. Details coming up on 710 WOR.
Clay Travis, the 2024 presidential contest in the Republican Party is going to come down to 2 800-pound gorillas, Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis throwing punches, rolling around everywhere. Ron DeSantis, he won by 20 points in Florida. Yeah, this is almost a miracle. What DeSantis did in that state is incredible, and it's just by getting it done, getting the result.
2 great minds, 1 great show. The Clay Travis and Buck Sexton Show. Noon till 3 weekdays on 710 WOR.
Hey, there's a better way to fly. Instead of being stuck in endless lines and packed onto planes, try simplifying your travel with Surf Air. Save an average of 2 hours on every trip and avoid crowded airports. It's a new way to fly private. With Surf Air, you'll fly from smaller airports closer to your home. There are no lines, no waiting, and no stress. SurfAir.com, the best alternative to commercial air travel that makes flying easy. Get a free quote on your next flight at SurfAir.com. There's a better way to fly private.
Mom, Dad, let's talk. Before you know it, I'm out of here. I want to go to college or start a business. My allowance ain't gonna cut it. Ooh, sorry I said ain't.
The UNEST app puts smart investing tools right in the palm of your hand. And with the UNEST gifting link, friends and family can contribute to your child's account. Start investing today. Download the UNEST app from the App Store or Google Play. See terms and conditions at UNEST.com. That's UNEST.co.
40 days, up to 40 pounds, lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days with NJ Diet. I'm feeling great, I'll cut the weight off, and it'll work for you. 855-NJ Diet. Or just go to their website, njdiet.com.
Hi, I'm Laura Smith, and this is your daily checkup. Today I'm here with Dr. Stephanie Bonney, Chief of Trauma and Surgical Critical Care at Hackensack University Medical Center. Today we will be discussing all things concussion. Dr. Bonney, what exactly is a concussion?
A concussion refers to a brain injury where we don't really see anything on the CAT scan, but somebody had a brief period where they had some loss of consciousness after they hit their head. Sometimes people hit their heads and then have bleeding inside of the brain, which is more dangerous and can require medications or a hospital stay or even surgery. But a concussion is usually a little more mild and refers to a loss of consciousness without us seeing any bleeding inside the brain on a CAT scan.
So, how serious would you rate a concussion?
Concussions are really serious, and we really need to pay attention to them, especially when multiple concussions occur over the course of a lifespan or over a few years. The concussion itself is not that serious the first time that you have it. People might be a little bit tired or a little confused or have trouble finding the right word that they're trying to say for a little bit of time. They usually get better and resolve within 10 days to a few weeks. But what happens when people have multiple concussions over the course of their life is that repeated brain damage can lead to all kinds of problems.
And doctor, are concussions treatable?
They are treatable. The most important thing is to be seen by a physician so that we can evaluate what's going on. For anybody who falls
Yeah, how you doing? This for Ellen?
Yes.
Welcome.
Head to your drop off at 1251 Avenue of the Americas.
151, 6 hours.
Red light camera reported ahead.
bucks, which by the time you put in the tip, it's going to be close to $100 bucks. I'm telling you, it's better to take the air train. That's what I do, because I'm cheap. Well, how do cab riders feel about this? Alex Stockton Rossini, WOR's reporter. She's out and about. On you now. Good morning, Alex.
Everybody go buy some sneakers. You're going to need them.
Ride your bike. Ride your bike.
Yeah, really good boots, because base fare is going up to $3 from $2.50. Unit rates, 70 cents up from 50. But taxi drivers, interestingly enough, aren't sure how much of this 23% fare increase is going to make it into their pocket.
Yeah, I didn't think it's good news. Like 10 years, yeah. Last time we saw an increase, yeah. Now we got to find out what the broker's going to do with that increase. Usually what they do is they raise the prices on all the drivers, so the drivers, it really don't get to them. The people that lease these yellow cabs to people, unless you're an owner, a medallion owner, you enjoy the increase. But if you're not a medallion owner, the brokers are going to increase it to the drivers, and it might not get to them.
So a lot of these drivers, they're renting their cabs, right, for the day. So, cabbies told me that gas prices are killing them, and gas prices are expected to go up again. But the part they're most happy about is what we were just talking about, that flat fare to JFK going up to $70.
That's way better than 52, that's for sure. That increase was way overdue. That helps a little bit, yeah. Regularly now, it takes an hour and a half sometimes, depending the day and the time, to get a candidate to come back the same. So we're talking about, anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3 hours. And that's not counting the time you wait in JFK for the trips over there. That could take an hour to 3 hours sometimes even 4.
You feel better about paying that now, Michael? You're paying now, right? Don't you feel better? So, cabbies...
No, I don't. I don't feel good about paying $100 bucks to get to the airport, frankly.
I know, it's really annoying. Cabbies confirmed there is more traffic, and they were complaining about more people driving, the pedestrian plazas, the closed streets. It takes longer to get people from point A to point B, so definitely their passengers, they're going to feel this increase.
If you use a taxi every day and you don't have the funds, what's going to happen? Either you're going to come down on the tip that you used to give, or you're going to find another way to get where you're going if you can't pay.
I just think it just means everything just is going up. It's really a mess because we're coming out of a pandemic. We're still in because it's still around, but everybody's just trying to get back on their feet. So it's really unfair.
It just feels like they're pricing people out in New York. It's almost like if it's for the 1%, and the people that actually work in the city, it's becoming impossible to, travel back and forth.
So, okay, the next question is, are people going to find another way to get around?
It'll take people back to the subway, it'll take people back to the buses. You have the gypsy cabs, you have the jitney buses, those are going to be alternative options for, yellow cabs. The city bikes that are being built all over the place, and, those prices are at least reasonable, but I just feel it's going to also open up other people to come up with, creative ways to get around, carpooling, car sharing, things of that nature. I don't know, maybe it'll open up to, the small business entrepreneur that'll come up with a different way for people to get around.
So don't you think that's the best part? Like, maybe he's right. Maybe this will inspire someone to come up with an even more affordable way to get around than, like, maybe the rickshaws. Everybody's been using those rickshaws. The people that are pedaling. Okay, the pedicab, maybe they're going to get really popular.
Yeah.
And
maybe it's good for the entrepreneurs, not just for the guy who mortgaged his house to get a medallion taxi.
absolutely not. I know, but they have set up some pay schedules for them. They have been trying to make it easier on people that have these medallions where they just plummeted in price, in value. And I read somewhere when I was doing research of it that the medallions are worth now more than they were a year ago because
John Back speaking for an hour last night at Mar-a-Lago. He launched